Bro, you were
Bro,
playing in the smallest gym in Brooklyn's fucking existence.
this is correct.
Swung on, hit in the air to right field and deep. It is high. Barkley takes it all the way. Bryant for the win.
Welcome back, everyone, to another episode of Shirts versus Skins. Unfortunately, Tiku could not be with us today. He is currently in his homeland, Albania, setting up the Conference League. He's ready to watch Spurs win it all. But yeah, we have so much to cover. Let's talk some Lionel Messi, the biggest news in the sporting world to in like a decade, bro, because that's just massive. We're talking about the the front face of Barcelona, pretty much,
Oh,
just leaving the team. I mean, what's going on? What happened?
I mean the same thing as last year, but this year it's looking like, and then like there are a lot of people in the know that are saying, he's still going to stay. However, right at this moment, I mean, actually for a long time he's been like a free agent, but right now he is set to leave. I mean, Barcelona even posted that video, saying thank you, Leo, and all that. It was just like a day you never thought was ever gonna
Oh
happen.
man,
Messi leaving Barcelona. Messi, I mean, at this point, looks like he's going to, I think France,
Paris. Yep.
PSG. Just crazy to see him in any other jersey, but PSG is a whole nother conversation. But yeah, I mean, to answer your question, it's like insane. It's like a Michael Jordan just left the Bulls like all over
Yeah.
again. LeBron James just chose to retire or something. It's that crazy. So
I
insane so
mean,
far.
it's a loss for words type of moment where you just don't know what to say. Even, I think sources were saying even Messi was in shock because they were discussing, they were negotiating all summer. He agreed to terms with Barca. Barca agreed to terms with him. The only issue is, and we've been saying this from our first episode, Barcelona is horribly run. I think they're $1 billion in debt right now.
Oh,
Uh, their wage bill is just ridiculous, bro. The Laporta basically was complaining. He was like, La Liga has ridiculous rules. Your wage bill can only be 110% of your income. Like, how is that a ridiculous rule?
uh,
110%? I mean, they're giving you 10% over what you make. You basically run into debt, and you're still
and
complaining.
and it's nothing new. I mean, it's been like that for a while, right? So I
Yeah.
don't understand. So now it's just a problem. No, it's been always just growing and growing, and like we've always been saying here, like Barcelona are just in the mud, like, and you hate to see it too. Such a big club, but my goodness, they are at the bottom.
You know, uh, one thing that I think is going to be interesting. Who do you think is going to get the number 10?
From Barcelona.
Yeah.
I think for a couple of years, nobody should touch it because I mean
Oh,
you've seen in Real Madrid that seven has just been bad luck to anybody. Um, yeah, I mean, first of all, I don't think anybody will ever be worthy of that number 10 like Messi was. But there will come a time where someone is good enough to take that 10. I just don't think it's in like anytime soon. I think it's 2 3 years down the line. They'll get some, maybe Imape somehow, maybe a
I,
player like that.
honestly, I disagree. I think they have their man. Pedri should be taking that number 10. He's
No,
not gonna fill. He's not gonna fill Messi's shoes. No one's gonna fill Messi's shoes ever. But if you have a player who, first of all, he's outstanding.
he is.
This guy is world class. You want to go safe route, you give it to Pedri. You don't give it to Depay, who's a new transfer.
Oh my
Doesn't know what the.
goodness,
No, hell no. Don't do that.
never.
Mbappe, I wouldn't give it to Mbappe either because at that point, it's more so you're giving the number to a star trying to replace Messi. Whereas if you give it to Pedri, no one's going to expect him to replace Messi. You're giving the 10 to someone who can carry a Barcelona legacy, someone who you could see at the club for years to come, grew up in the club, grew up in the youth rankings. I think he's the perfect fit. I think they should bounce on that opportunity. If he's willing to take it, give him the number 10. Let him take that responsibility. I mean, the kid just played 70 something games and he's not even tired out. I think he has it in him.
You mean not tired out, bro? You see the pictures? Looks like he's cutting weight or something, bro. Like, nah, he's definitely not tired. But I mean, first of all, he's not even like an actual number 10, and I don't even think that obviously. And then he's more of like the Iniesta, and I think that he looks up to a guy like Iniesta. Obviously, he like idolizes Messi, but I think like for his role, Iniesta is the best that he's ever saw. So that's 6. I know they gave it to like that kid Puig, right? Am I correct?
What they give him? They give him 6?
Number 6, I believe.
Did they? I don't even know. Ricky Pig?
Yeah,
If they did.
I
That's
think
a little
so.
weird.
Like, I mean, like he showed some talent, but still, like it has to be a certain type of player. Pedri will get that number 6. Number 10 will be, saved for someone else, like an Mbappe, like a guy like that down the line. That's what I believe.
Where do you think he's gonna go? You think he's gonna go to Paris? I think it's a little too early to say he's not gonna stay at Barcelona. I feel like it's most likely not gonna happen, but it's too early to rule it out because this could just be a ploy to like get La Liga to scramble.
Here's my take on it. I feel like a lot of people are saying that he's gonna stay in Barcelona. On a lot of like smart people, like people that actually know like the behind the scenes stuff. But I think they're all just scared to see the fact that Messi's leaving and he's going to PSG or Man City. Right now, it's looking like PSG, most likely PSG. And I think last year, like everybody was shook, was like going crazy. And I think, they probably like learn from the mistake. But this year it is like they cannot do anything. Like unless they sell like players like in the next how many days?
Probably like
I mean,
15
obviously
days.
I would do that. But I don't know. I mean, I don't like I have no idea what's going on. Aguero is already leaving.
He's out.
He hasn't even had one practice or something. That's hilarious, by the way. That's like
that's mad fun.
But like bum club care. Shit.
But
I think at this moment, bro, he's going to PSG, and look at that team. I mean, bring that smoke to Munich, like no problem. But
I don't think you want that, bro. Come on, let's be honest here. That team is stacked. That team is stacked. There's only one man who can stop that team, Marcus Rashford, Paris's own prime minister. You know that.
First of all, we literally took a Champions League treble from them. Like, stop it. And last year, not healthy. It's just like a mini thing going on with Bayern Munich and PSG. I want that smoke. I want them to get Messi, get hyped, and then here's exactly what's gonna happen. They're not gonna win the Champions League.
Wow.
Like
you don't think
gives a damn? They won't. I mean, Bayern Munich is for real. I think a lot of teams that were, well, I'm telling you, right? And it's not just Bayern Munich. I think Man City could compete. I think Liverpool now fully healthy.
Fully healthy?
Bro, like
yeah, Jordan Henderson is healthy. Thank God, bro. They're gonna win everything. What?
I'm talking about Virgil van Dijk, the best center back on planet Earth.
He's so good, man. He's so good. Yeah, we'll see. Well, bro, watch the friendlies. Watch the friendlies. Supposedly he's been playing horrible, but we'll see. I don't think it's enough. Bro.
It's like certain things like this, bro. It's like
no. Let's be real here. No. Let's be real here. Right now, Man United.
You said Virgil. Yeah, better squad. And exactly. I've always said that in terms of talent and squad, Manchester United are as good as anybody. Maybe just below Man City, right? But I've always said that, and then you guys are still not winning the league. By the way, that was always my point. But it doesn't matter about like your talent and your squad. We've seen what Liverpool can do. They won the league.
Yeah.
Like smoked everybody. Won the Champions League. Back-to-back trips. Also, like, whoa, Liverpool at like healthy, and I cannot stand the fans and stand that club. Like they still talk about beating us 3-1. Just in a round of 16. Like, congratulations. If Kimmich is healthy, it's a wrap. Or if he plays the second leg. But
I get what you're
Liverpool, Man
saying.
City, Bayern Munich, bring that
No,
smoke, especially to
they're
Munich.
not
Bro. Bring
better.
that smoke to Munich. No, I'm not
Uh,
saying okay on paper.
it doesn't
Yeah,
matter
well,
on
that's one of the
paper.
greatest teams I've ever seen in my life. But
Oh,
we're
maybe
talking
the
about
best.
teams and Bayern Munich. Oof, let's go, bro. Come on
We'll
now.
see. You also.
Get Messi.
Ah, man, Nagelsmann is a beast. I don't doubt him. But that's the thing. That's the problem I have with Bayern Munich. They're in a transition period. Maybe not the craziest transition period, but they're in a transition period. Anytime a new
I
manager
mean,
comes
bro,
in, you're transitioning, whether you like it or not. You're
I
gonna
know,
have to
but
wait and settle for what comes.
bro,
Liverpool
I can
are on the
already.
downturn of their era. Mane's getting worse. Salah, he's not improving.
One bad
For-
year, Mane.
I love
One
Mane.
bad year.
Mane is getting. That was a
He was
horrible year. That wasn't even a bad year.
okay.
That was a horrible year. Van
It was a
Dyke
bad year.
supposedly, bro. Van Dyke is coming off a ACL injury. Gomes is coming off an ACL injury. Uh, Holy crap! Your two center backs off an ACL injury. That's crazy.
Okay, but
Man City, I'll give it to you.
Conte.
Not gonna make a difference. Watch.
Okay.
Man City, sure.
Because you say
That,
so.
yeah, because Liverpool is not
No,
beating
I'm not saying they're gonna win
PSG,
the
bro.
league or anything.
They're
I'm
not
just saying,
beating PSG.
okay. That's what you say, and so you finally get to that day when they both meet up. Especially, bro, I'm telling you right now, keep that same energy when it's PSG versus Bayern Munich. Like, I know last time
Bayern
you were
Munich,
like, oh, you know what?
maybe.
Bro, Bayern Munich. I'm
Maybe.
telling, and like Bayern Munich, Man City, and I think Liverpool at their peak can compete with them. And then we still gotta see other teams. If Eden Hazard comes back and is in like that Chelsea form, maybe he brings Real Madrid back to the glory days. But I'm
Without
saying those
Varane and
three teams.
Ramos.
I'm just saying, bro. Like there's
Okay.
teams outside of them that can maybe compete with them.
No.
But I gave you three teams that I'm sure that can definitely
Dude,
give them work, especially
where-
Bayern Munich. Come on now.
I just want to go on record on saying that I said PSG would win the UCL before Messi signed for them. If Messi signs for them, I don't think it's going to make the biggest difference. But that solidifies it. That's game over. PSG might not lose a single game in their league. Might not lose one single game. We're talking
in their
Messi.
league, congratulations, bro.
No, they're not going to lose in their league. They might
Okay.
go with 0 losses in the UCL, maybe. That team is good, bro. We're talking about first of all Donnarumma, right?
Yes.
Then you got Marquinhos, you
No,
got
better.
Sergio Ramos, you got Hakimi, and then their midfield. We're talking Herrera, Wijnaldum, Verratti, Messi's in the
Bayern Munich have a
midfield
better
now.
midfield.
Neymar, what?
Midfield is not even. It's a joke. I mean,
No, Wijnaldum
I'm-
improves them OD. Wijnaldum improves
you
them
think I'm
OD.
afraid of Leonardo Paredes, whatever his name is? That man is just like
He's
a
not gonna
hothead.
play.
That's all.
He's
That's
not
all he
gonna
does.
play.
Verratti,
Now that
Verratti,
Wijnaldum's there,
he's shown his talent. And then at his peak, he is a very good player. But come on, he's nowhere near Kimmich, in my opinion. It's different levels. Goretzka, come on now, bro. Thomas Muller, don't compare him to that midfield. And then now Man City, like, I mean, we'll talk like talking later on, but Man City as well. Kevin De Bruyne, healthy, smokes all these guys, bro. It looks phenomenal on paper. It's one of the greatest teams ever assembled. If it does happen, especially that front three. My goodness, that's for real. I'm not saying that like nobody shook. Like, I'm just saying bring that smoke, because I think teams will compete with them. It's not just get the best players in the world, and it's not like Messi is like, he's still the best player in the world probably, but it's gonna take time, and sometimes you don't need all that talent. You just need a good team. Too much talent sometimes just gets in the way. We'll see though.
we'll see. We'll see. But
And
in my
hold on.
opinion, PSG.
I can already see the memes and like the talk after PSG lose.
Oh,
You expect Pochettino. The man had handed to him. like literally like a handed. Oh, like I mean, you're saying right now they're not going to like lose a game, right? And then they don't lose. I can already see Pochettino getting smoked.
I'd love it. I would
I mean,
love
you would
it.
love it. You would love it, but
I
I
would,
can already
man.
see it.
Messi, like Messi not doing it in another league. Pochettino proving he's a loser, which he already has. But
Oh, you already got so
just
many agendas, bro.
nah, I got no agenda. It's a fact. Pochettino's a loser, bro. He lost the Coupe de France, bro. What is this guy doing, or whatever it's called, the Community Shield of France? Embarrassing. Like Lille
They
is a
always
good
lose
team,
that.
but they just sold like 3-4 pieces, and this guy still Pochettino's a loser. So, but come on, Messi, Neymar again. Whatever. I
Anymore.
think they're gonna be fucking unstoppable, bro. If it happens. But keep an eye out for Ed Woodward masterclass. We're gonna swoop in and get Messi. So uh let's talk some Man City. Jack Grealish, the most expensive English signing of all time, most expensive Premier League signing of all time.
He's getting
Going,
400K a week.
bro. Would you have said no? There's a lot of
Oh,
criticism coming
I
out.
would have like stop it, bro. Stop it. Any person that would have said no, like dude, you're just lying to yourself. You're just
Liars,
like
bro.
stop it, bro. Leaving Aston
Dude,
Villa to go to Man City, I'm getting paid more.
it has
You stupid or dumb, bro? Come on, man.
bro, it has nothing to do with the money too. That man holds the title for most expensive English signing of all time, most expensive Premier League signing of all time. Plus, he gets to go and play better competition, more chances to win trophies. I mean, for himself to get that title and then to go on and possibly win trophies galore, you're not saying no, bro. You could be Aston Villa's founder. You're not saying no. No way. No chance.
I mean, when you put it like that, it's actually a lot like Mahrez, like leaving Leicester City and then now you go to Man City. Obviously, a chance to win a lot of hardware, and then for him, I think for a while he was probably like the like most expensive fucking player from Africa. I think I'm not too sure. I think Mo Salah
Probably.
or Mane. I mean, but it was like 60 million. Yeah, but yeah, I mean, let's talk about the deal though. It was 136 million euros, whatever.
US dollars. US dollars.
US dollars, 136 million. All I'm gonna say, because I'll let you talk about this. You're more of the English lad, but you guys are so lucky that Man City did not get Harry Kane or is not gonna get Harry Kane. Because I already had something I was gonna say, bro, but it didn't happen, and you're lucky. Still signing this guy kind of proves my point. I mean, you blame Bayern Munich for buying all the talent in Germany. Yeah, Man City was was seconds away from signing Jack Grealish and Harry Kane, and they still signed everybody. By the way, but whatever. It's just
I
like
don't like City for a reason.
I know, but that's like they just do that, and then you can't blame Bayern Munich who makes smart investments. By the way, not like we're spending 200 million on any player ever. I mean, 80 million is the most we've ever spent.
I've always said Bayern Munich is probably the best run club in the world.
It is.
hundred
But
percent.
it's like I know, but you can't blame us for
I don't
signing
blame you guys at all.
The same talent that you want to sign, by the way,
When I say
Jadon
that,
Sancho, like Kai Havertz.
yeah, when I say that, it's a point to prove that the Bundesliga sucks. Not that Bayern Munich is doing anything wrong.
But the Premier League sucks then, because
How?
they're just giving up
so
players.
there's so many more good players, bro, in the Premier League. Jack Grealish, like in
I mean, the Bundesliga is
Bundesliga,
underrated then.
in Bundesliga, it's twice a year that a great player goes to a big team outside of the top 3, top 2. In the Premier League,
Well, I'm gonna say this right now.
Jack Grealish,
the best young players, maybe no, best young players in the world right now are coming from Germany.
Impossible.
Where else?
Wrong. Well, like the league?
It's not England.
Or the nation?
Yeah, I'm saying no, Bundesliga. No, I'm not. Yeah, Bundesliga. It is, bro, and it's only gonna get worse. Like, I mean, better for us, but worse for you guys because more talent's coming. I already see it. Like a lot of teams have good young players.
It's possible. I honestly might agree with you. Honestly, I mean, you
At
got
this moment,
Holland,
and
Jadon
it's been
Sancho.
like this for a while. Kai Havertz,
It,
Jamal
it's possible.
Musiala, Baku.
Yeah,
Like
you might be onto something, but
um,
nobody's gonna watch your league
the kid from
regardless. So
Kosovo just
who?
signed with Norwich, I believe.
I have no.
Uh,
Oh, Milot Rashica. Yes, he did.
Rashica. Yeah,
Yeah, nah,
he's
you're
a pretty
right.
good player too.
Yeah, he's a solid bowler. You're right. Maybe I don't know. It's probably even honestly because England has a lot of talent, but Germany's been producing. Respect to them, they've actually been supplying the
Let's
world with
let's go
talents.
back to Jack Grealish though. Talk about the deal. Like, does it help Man City anyway? I mean, they're already like filled like with just
It does.
raw talent, like
It
ridiculous.
does, man. Depth is
It
so
helps them.
important. I've always maintained this. The most important thing in pretty much every sport is depth. Like, if you don't have someone coming off the bench who's just as good as your starter or better, I'm talking like this guy can pull out, he can bench Grealish or Mahrez, and Grealish and Mahrez come on the pitch. These dudes are going to
Ben
be better
Sterling and
than
Morris.
Sterling, Mahrez, Grealish, doesn't matter. I mean, yeah, he might bench Grealish too, bro. It's Pep Guardiola.
How is he gonna bench Grealish, bro? What are you
Bro,
saying?
it's Pep Guardiola. He might bench him once or twice. Not all the
Oh,
time. I'm
oh,
saying,
you're talking about Pep. No. Okay, my bad, my bad. I thought you were
but
saying Jack Grealish is gonna bench Jack Grealish. Like,
no. Like, dude,
talking about Pep.
they come on the pitch, Sterling, Mahrez, Grealish, they're better than probably 9 out of 10 out of 11 players on the other team.
I mean, in England, it's the best front three probably.
Yeah, 100%. So depth is really important. Grealish is world class. This guy is dead ass top 8 in the world. He's world class, bro. And worth
All
every
I've said
penny, by
about
the
Jack
way.
Grealish, like the thing I said to Tiku, like yeah, I mean, I can see why you call him world class, even though I wouldn't call him world class because in my opinion, you have to like be top 5 in your position. You can argue he is, but the man's never played a game in the Champions League.
That's
Like
fair.
how can you compare him to a Thomas Muller, to a Kevin De Bruyne and stuff like that?
Yeah.
Now he has his chance, and in big time. I mean, he's set up like especially if Messi doesn't go to PSG, you can argue that Man City, or I mean, they're always the favorites, but would be them and Bayern Munich.
And another thing, good players stick out on bad teams, but once they get to good teams, it's not always the same case. So it could just be him sticking out at Aston Villa. But yo, speaking of transfers, Aston Villa got their money's worth for Grealish and spent it so wisely. Another young guy from Bundesliga, Leon Bailey. That kid's good.
Oh, they got Leon Bailey.
30 million. I think 25 million for him. 25 million
I
for
mean,
that guy.
he's not like
He's good.
Something crazy. He's like a poor man's version of like Jadon Sancho. That's what I would call him. But he's
Dude,
like
that's great for Aston Villa.
He was getting outplayed by the other kid. By Leverkusen, the winger.
They got.
Diaby.
They also got.
But yeah, they also
Danny
signed the kid
Ings.
Emmy.
Bundia.
They got Danny.
That
Ings.
guy's class. They got Danny Ings out of nowhere. No one reported on it. They got Danny Ings.
But they have Ollie Watkins.
Yeah, but Danny Ings is better. Danny Ings is really good.
He is better. He's like more consistent. Yeah, and he's
Bro,
in his prime right now.
And then you got Bundia, who's as creative.
Ashley Young with
Ashley Young. Ooh. Yo,
bro, I'm saying right now, I have like memories like waking up like when I was young, watching like Ashley Young score free kicks with fucking fucking Aston Villa.
He used to be
just
so
insane,
good.
bro. No, yeah.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
Aston Villa did great. I think, they are going to push for top 6.
Wow.
It's getting harder and harder every day to imagine Arsenal anywhere near like the top 8, top 10. It's getting harder and harder. That team is just getting worse and worse.
They're linked to Bernardo Silva, to James Maddison, or to Hussein Mawar. I think they'll probably get James Maddison out of those 3, and James Maddison, I mean, you put him in that cam role, like they need an actual number 10.
Yes.
He could change a lot for them.
Yeah. And you weaken Leicester while you're at it. So that's a good signing for them.
And they signed some other dude, I forgot who. It was a big name actually.
Arsenal sucks, bro. They never really show up in the transfer
When's
window,
the last time
dude.
you guys beat Arsenal?
I don't know.
Thanks.
I don't really watch. I don't really watch lower team games.
Yeah, bro.
I avoid watching us play like the Burnleys and all that stuff.
Sure.
So yeah,
Any other like transfer you would say stands out so far?
honestly, no, nothing sticks
I
out
mean,
to me.
if Messi goes to PSG, free transfer by the way, insane.
I
I don't
need
know.
Messi at United, bro. Well, I don't understand why more teams aren't linked to him. Like, if you're Man United, how are you not throwing everything
Bro,
at this
you know how
dude?
expensive he is, bro.
He is, bro.
Like that's why Juventus and Bayern are not linked to him.
Dude, you have
We
to
have
throw
absolutely no
everything.
chance.
You throw everything at Messi if you get the chance. If you're not in debt, you throw everything at Messi,
No,
bro.
I mean we're not
Barca
in
were
depth or anything. It's just
exactly. You will lose 150 million a year, right, with Messi. But like, do you understand the name brand that he brings you? Just those retro kits with Messi on the back of a Bayern jersey will sell for life. Just Messi number 10, and you're gonna get
of
like
course
10 billion, fucking 10 million
you could go.
a year minimum from those jersey sales. So
You think there's any chance he goes to America, United States of America?
no, no,
No,
no.
bro.
Why would he do
I
that?
was see. I was seeing those shit, bro. Like that's disrespectful at this moment, bro. Like,
Yeah,
why
I
would he do
think
that to himself?
it was in his head, but I feel like that's
Yeah,
only a
like when he's
possibility.
38,
Yeah, I think it's only a
if he wants
possibility
to.
if yeah, it's only a possibility if no other team can sign him. Then obviously he's gonna go to the United States. He's not gonna retire.
No,
But
I think there's a chance he goes back to like fucking Argentina and plays.
you think so? I don't see that. Why would he?
I mean, like I think he grew up with the other team. What's that called? Like River Plate, I think. I think
River Plate, I believe it was. No, no, no.
River
I
Plate.
forgot. Newell's Old Boys. That's the team.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What news?
Newell's Old Boys. That's the team.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Old. Yeah, that's exactly the team that he used to play for. So, Lionel Messi, changing teams. Anything else we got
Crazy
to cover in
scenes, man.
soccer?
Crazy scenes.
Honestly, Messi's all
Not
the
much.
talk.
We change gears.
It's all that
We
there.
change
But
gears.
let's talk about some NBA, huh? Real quick, let's just talk about these finals.
We kind of slept on that. You know, we were
Yeah,
lacking. Call lacking.
bro.
It's all good though.
Yo, didn't I fuck up? Didn't I jinx it when I said we got to realize that the Suns are
Oh,
about to win their
I
first
should have
title?
known when you agreed with me, and exactly how it was going. Should have known, bro. Right there, I should have just changed everything. Well, I mean, it's sad. It's not sad, but my goodness, Chris Paul does not get that ring. But Giannis did, and Giannis did the hard way, as he said. Um, that resume is absolutely stacked. Like he's not even 27.
That's
He's not even
crazy.
20. I think, but he's not even 27. He's not even in his prime. You understand that, right? He's not even in his prime yet. LeBron James, I saw him play. Okay, like there was two LeBron James I saw. One in 2012, where everybody agrees. Like defensively, he was locked in, so he was as good as he's ever been. But 2018 LeBron, especially in that playoff run, and he was how old? Like 34, 33?
Yeah, I think like 33.
Once Giannis like becomes wise, like and like the game totally slows down for him, he's gonna be even more dominant. And he already has a ring. He's already got a NBA Finals MVP.
Wow.
So for Giannis, he is. I mean, you had to get it out like right now because Brooklyn Nets is gonna be healthy. East got stacked. We'll talk about that. The West is back to its peak, I believe now. But yeah, Giannis though. I mean, he's the story coming out of this. Taking that ring from Chris Paul, and just really like now he is like truly up there. He's not like top 10 all the time. I mean, a lot of people they just throw anybody now in the top 10, but he is, he's like living up to exactly what
He
we saw for him. So he is sensational, and the
yeah, yeah.
Bucks too. The first championship since like 73 or something.
Yeah. That was one of the most dominant finals performances ever.
A lot of signature plays, bro. A lot, like stuff that like 10 years from now, 20 years from now, you're gonna look back, you're like, wow, I know exactly where I was when that happened.
Dude dropped 50 points in game 6 of the finals. Like, what the hell? We're talking about Giannis
It
Akumpo.
was a lot of free throws,
Bro, it was, but yo, he made them. He made
yeah,
them.
yeah. No,
And
that's a good point, bro. That's a good point. He did
bro,
make them. A guy who is not making them made them.
and you're talking about once his game gets better. Yo, if Giannis starts dropping free throws, this man is averaging 35 points per game, if not more. Easy. If he makes his free throws at the rate that he did it in the most difficult game in his career, that man is averaging 35 plus per game.
I mean, bro, I said after like the first or second game, I've never seen Giannis this comfortable, this relaxed. He's truly like hit the mark now. Like he is entering his prime, his top surface.
Oh
And
God.
he just took over, bro. He took over. Those last couple games, bro, was like he's playing my career out there, bro. It was especially the last game, 50 points close out. That's legendary. Nobody's ever done that.
Yeah.
So that's great.
Player.
He had two 50 pieces, I think. And I will say this: if you go back to his last free throw, and I would have done the same thing. He had a chance to go for like 51. He missed it. He wanted the 50 ball, perfect 50. Smart man, bro. He knows what he's doing out there.
He didn't miss it on purpose. You think he missed it on purpose?
I swear to everything in my life, he missed it on purpose. And I was telling myself, I'm like, bro, Giannis missed this. 50 is so much better than 51.
Okay.
I mean, am I wrong?
You're not. It's perfect. When you go to the Chick-fil-A window, you just say, I need a 50-piece chicken nuggets or whatever. And
yeah, you don't say I want a 51 piece. Nobody says that.
Exactly.
Dumb.
uh,
Yo, last couple of weeks last couple of days really have been crazy.
yes.
NBA free agency. I know you and I have a lot to talk about. We'll get to the big names first before we go local.
Yeah.
Let's start off with the guy for your team, DeMar DeRozan. He's got a new home, sign and trade. He's a Chicago Bull. Chicago Bulls made a lot of moves. Lonzo Ball is now there. It's paired with Zach LaVine. I forget who else they got.
Bro,
yeah,
they have
it's a big four now.
Vucevic.
So, no,
they have Vucevic.
No, I know, yeah, but they got somebody else, I believe, like from free agency.
They got Lonzo Ball
and now
DeMar DeRozan. I don't know. They just that team is good, bro.
I mean, I'll give my thoughts on that team right now. I've always said, especially last year watching them, offense was never their problem. Like they were with that team they had last year when it was like fucking Zach LaVine, Kobe White, and fucking Laurie Markkinen. Like offense wasn't a problem. It was defense, and I don't know if this Lonzo Ball is like a big time defender, I think, but I don't think that helps you too much defensively because that was their problem. But I mean, like on paper, they look really good, and it's been a long time since the Bulls have had a big time roster. I think they've only not been in the playoffs for like 4 years now, but like definitely playoff fucking aspirations for them, like for sure.
More than playoffs. I think that's a
Kyle
team that
Lowry.
competes for top 4 in the East. The Bulls.
I mean, yeah, they have a chance for the 4th seed.
No,
yeah, a lot of teams have a chance for the 4th seed, in my opinion.
Are they okay? Do you think they're better than the Bucks right now?
No. Whoa.
No.
I mean,
are you sure?
Like,
are you
sure?
If
everything hits right, yes, I'm positive. Are you crazy?
Yeah. That team is serious, man. We're talking. Levine's an all-star. Why are you laughing?
Yeah.
No, for real, bro. I think people are just letting this go by. That Bulls team is one injury to the Nets. That Bulls team goes to the finals.
Case scenario, there will be last year's Hawks. where
No,
everything hit. What are you talking about? They went to the
they'll go
Eastern Conference
further.
Final.
They'll go. They'll. Well, no, they.
They will
Oh yeah,
not
they
win a
did. They
game
did.
from the
You're right.
Brooklyn Nets.
You're right.
You
No,
talking
but if the
about
Nets
like Zach
get
LaVine is
one
gonna do
injury,
anything to
one
Kevin Durant, bro?
one injury to the Nets, the Bulls make the finals. One injury.
I
Man, you
mean, if
don't
it's a
agree right
bold
now.
take, then okay.
It's
No,
not,
no, I'm
bro.
saying like because I want to see them play defense. If they play defense, yeah, okay. They're definitely like the fourth best team in the East right now. If they play defense and then it all works out well, they're the fourth best team I can say.
They
Yeah,
picked up
so
all these stars, and they didn't have to drop Laurie Markkinen.
they're gonna trade Laurie Markkinen. By the way, he just said I wanted
Did you?
out.
Oh, okay.
He said I wanted out.
Never mind then.
And plus,
That's
like they've
something
been
for
trying
him.
to trade him. No, yeah, like they'll get like a defensive piece right there, like a guy like PJ Tucker or something. Not PJ Tucker, obviously.
Anyway,
I was gonna say though, Tiku. I mean, I wouldn't even say call it because he's got like every player in the league as a Photoshop.
whole
So
list.
Kyle Lowry finally makes that move. He's now in South Beach, leaves Toronto. I don't even think it was a signing trade. I think they just signed him. Got the bag. They also gave Duncan Robinson the bag. And now when you look at that, that starting five, the Miami Heat, like they're not gonna like what I like say to them. But when I see it, and it's no disrespect really, it really isn't. But when I compare it to like the Brooklyn Nets or something, well, the only word I can think about is like adorable. It really is. Like you got PJ Tucker out there. Like, what the hell is he gonna? Well, we've seen him, bro. He literally like just like stays on Kevin Durant. He doesn't make it hard for Kevin. No, I mean, and then okay, it is Kevin Durant, whatever. Jimmy Butler, especially after what he's done in the playoffs, he's gonna have a point to prove. But again, I think James Harden and Kyrie Irving are like you just can't stop that, and you got to compare them to the best. So, Bam Adebayo, I just think it's adorable, really. But and like they're gonna hear when I say that, but it is what it is. But it
You're
is
100% right,
great pickups. Kyle Lowry, he's a fucking pit bull, like a winning pedigree. So yeah, we'll see what happens. And Eric Spoelstra is a top 2 coach in the NBA. I like that's their best part. Eric Spoelstra.
Yeah. No, the Heat's not bad, but I mean, they lost Kendrick Nunn, who was a good piece off the bench. Obviously, they filled his shoes, but like you said, adorable. I wouldn't go too crazy. If
They're like the third
Oladipo
best team
comes
in the
back
East right
healthy,
now, I would
though,
say.
if Oladipo comes back healthy, that's solid.
That could be an X factor, yeah. You could argue the biggest move. It happened also like pretty early. It was a trade on draft night. Russell Westbrook, ladies and gentlemen, is a Los Angeles Laker. And we'll talk about what the Lakers did in just a moment. But first, let's talk about Russell Westbrook now. Finally going back to home, LA, playing with LeBron James, Anthony Davis. That's the new big three. First of all, for him to finally get out of Washington, like a player like so iconic should not be stuck in Washington, in my opinion.
I like how you say finally. He was only there for a year.
A year,
Finally
I know, but like
Washington.
I did not like to see him in
No,
those colors
you're
in that jersey at all.
You put it 100% right. Like finally is the right way to put it, even though he was only there for a year. It just shows you how bad the Wizards are. Fucking, you're stuck there for
but
a year.
For
and
him
it's
to
a jail
get
sentence.
traded for what they traded to, I mean, I know he's been like the man at times cannot shoot. Like he literally forgets how to shoot sometimes. But like dude give you 20 rebounds and 20 assists a night. Just can't teach that. Like just can't stop that as well. So I think Russell Westbrook, if he gets any confidence back in his jump shot, I mean, that's a for real big three. And LeBron James, I'm telling you right now, is still the best player on the planet until further notice. Anthony Davis, what we saw in the bubble, looks pretty phenomenal. He's just got to stay healthy, and he can have like an MVP type year, in my opinion, especially with those two behind him. Just easy ways to score right there. The Lakers also bringing finally, and I'm kind of still pissed out, like fucking pissed off about it. Signing Jared Dudley like 2 years ago, and then he gets the ring when Carmelo Anthony
Oh,
was out
instead
there,
of Melo. Oh yeah, bro.
and
I don't
now
even
they.
like
I mean,
Melo.
now first of
I
all,
don't
watch
even
your
like
freaking
Melo.
mouth. We love Melo
Uh,
here at the podcast.
you
Shout
can
out
no, you
Carmelo,
can love
stay
him.
me
I
Melo,
don't. I don't like
King.
Melo, but I really wish he got that ring. I really do wish he got that ring
It's
instead of
all good.
fucking Jared Dudley.
We're gonna make it to the finals this year out of the West. Shout out Carmelo Anthony finally gets to finally pair up with LeBron James. Will now probably make the finals for the first time in his career. It's not gonna be easy, but they're probably the favorites out of the West right now. That team is just like old. Like the youngest player is like fucking
Retirement home,
THC or
man.
something, and he's like 24. I don't even know how
Yeah.
old he is, but that's an old team.
They probably didn't even
No
draft
ways
him.
around it. Like I don't know how they're gonna like play 82 games. Those guys. I don't know how it's gonna happen. They're gonna sign like a lot of like G League guys probably to just fill in the space, bro.
Yeah.
Fill in the time until the playoff starts. I don't know about a lot of other moves. I mean, big
Oh,
money was just thrown around. And like if you average like 5 points in the NBA, you will get paid like big time.
yeah. Let's talk about your Knicks, man.
But we'll talk about. I was gonna bring it back home. Just want anybody else deserved any? Man, not really. But the Knicks did what they had to do. First signing Evan Fournier. I'm not gonna lie. At first, I was like, you know what? Okay, we'll see about it. Here's what Evan Fournier brings. The contract was not crazy at all. Like, it's not going to be a lot of money, especially in today's NBA, bro. Like, that's
It's,
really like pocket
it's a
change
good
right
amount
there.
of
That's
money.
nothing.
It's a good amount of money.
Exactly. It's just like 3 years ago that would have been a horrible contract in my opinion for a guy like him.
Yeah.
But now it's really like, I mean, that's
Mhm.
that's what guys get. It's crazy. I think. Listen, I didn't like what I
He's an
saw from him in Boston at times, but in Orlando, the guy was like a for real scoring option. His defense is a little suspect, especially here in New York. Like this is how we do like it's defense first. But I think Tibbs, it's gonna get the best out of him, like he did with every player last year. And also like he's just that guy now. He like Alec Burks. That's why he was so good. Like when Julius Randle is double teamed or has no first option to pass, this guy can get his own shot. This guy can also make a play for somebody else. And this guy can also knock down a three. This is exactly what we need. That's two other things that Reggie Bullock couldn't do. But Reggie Bullock played defense. Um, that's why we'll see what happens. But I think that's a pretty good move. And then after what we did, I mean, did we sign Kemba next? Was that it? No, I feel like we signed somebody
Well,
else. I mean,
you
we
didn't.
brought back everybody else.
Randall
And
signed and then Kemba
I was
signed.
no. I
I
think
believe
Kemba signed and then Randall
Kemba signed.
extended in the
Okay.
morning. Yeah, but I mean, first we'll talk about love bringing back the guys. I mean, they deserve first of all a raise. We still have team options, so we're still flexible. I feel like I was watching Max Kellerman out there. He really like at this point should not have a job when it comes to talk about basketball. Like anything else he could talk about, basketball, dude, he should have his card taken away. First of all, like I can give it 20 jump shots, he won't make one. Can't talk about basketball if you can't make one jump shot out of 20. Second thing, like when he talks about the Knicks, and we're not flexible. What are you talking about? Like that's literally all we are, like a fucking gymnast, bro. That's like we can change any year. We're ready for a trade at all times, especially with our assets and our draft
That's
picks
not.
and our team options and team friendly deals that we have on most deals, every deal really. And I'll talk about that in a second as well. But getting Derrick Rose, I mean, to watch him get like the minimum was heartbreaking when he went to Cleveland and teams like that. Now he gets his money. He's still a big time player. He saw what he could do in the playoffs. Bringing back Burks, Burko, that's my guy right there. He played his best basketball probably in his career here with the Knicks. Noel, a defensive anchor. Love that guy, bro. Perfect backup to a good and healthy fucking Mitchell Robinson. and then we take a big time chance. First of all, it's a buyout. So, I mean, just great. Like that's how you work. Like in the fucking front office. You make things happen. Like they were looking at Reggie Jackson, Dennis Schroeder. I agree. Don't bring those guys here. They had success in certain spots, certain times, but it's not gonna work over here, in my opinion. Kemba Walker at his best is an all-star for
So good.
sure.
He's so good.
Maybe superstar at his best, but the only thing with him, he's got to stay healthy. If he's healthy, I have no worries about him. He's got to stay healthy. Our 2 point guards are pretty much the same guys right now. Explosive, can score, defensively a little shaky, and they got to stay healthy. But Kemba Walker and Derrick Rose, your 2 point guards, I'll love to see that. Then we get to that big boy, our most improved player of the year, our reigning defending most improved player of the year. Julius Randle signs a 4-year, $117 million deal to stay with the New York Knicks.
So what I tweeted?
No, I don't think so.
That was the best move that happened for the Knicks, was Julius Randle taking less money than a max. That was, in my opinion, the biggest success that the Knicks had in this offseason.
I think the max would have been like 140 right there around. So for him to take, and I think he's got a player option on his third year. That's good for him. He's earned that, like to choose his future. But $117 million for a guy like that. He's the 39th most, like the highest paid player in the league. He's not the 39th best player in the league. He's better than that, in my opinion. So like Julius Randle, I mean, that just shows you how what it means to be a Knick for these guys sometimes. Take a team-friendly deal to help his team. I mean, who do you think he is, bro? Tom Brady? That's what like winners do. guys who want to really make something happen. It's called sacrifice, and they did that. So
it's so important.
You love to see that, bro.
Especially in today's environment.
I will admit,
especially in today's environment.
I don't want to sound like I don't know what's that called, like a backstabber, because I was saying in this offseason, you probably should trade Julius Randle because his value will probably never be at his highest. But for him to do this, and I already was already so grateful for what he did this year. For him to do this right there, bro. I mean, bro, like I apologize for all that. I don't care what happens. Like this dude this is your home, bro, New York. Like we will forever got your back now. So big time move from Julius Randle.
Taking
Knicks did make a lot of moves.
Taking team friendly deals in this environment is like so good. I love seeing it. Players that want to win, like he wants to win, bro. Even if it might be impossible, he wants to win. And speaking of that, do you think that the Knicks have any shot, maybe not an NBA title, but where do you see them finishing this season?
I mean, I don't think there's a chance right now in NBA title. I want to like we're definitely nowhere near. Like I don't want to say nowhere near. We're definitely not those championship contender teams. I think out of the East right now, there's only 2 really, and then we gotta see Miami. That could be the third. But I think right now, first of all, we got better from last year. That's what I think. I think a lot of Knicks fans were scared that this doesn't help, but I think in the long run it will help us. We will in 82 games now, I believe, so it's a little more games to play. I think we're better than teams like Boston. I think we're at this point better than Chicago. I still have to see Chicago. I think defense wins games and wins fucking NBA like fucking championships. So I think I'll take defense all day. So I think at our best, we get that 4th seed, we host the playoff series, and maybe we take out the 5th seed, and then from there it's like you got to beat the Nets, you got to beat the Bucks. I would rather have the Bucks. I think we actually have a chance against the Bucks. The Nets at their peak, we'll see what happens. There's a lot of ifs about the Nets again, but we'll see.
Anything else in the West that caught your eye besides the Lakers?
Also for the Knicks, they'll bring in obviously on draft night Quentin Grimes and Miles McBride, and they also some other kids, Sims, I think he was undrafted, but also the moves they made. I mean, to still get those two players and to have now another first round pick and I think it was like a second round pick. So that's big time moves, Leon Rose and those guys right there, just finessing these dudes, bro. Um, Obviously these guys like do not care about like Syracuse basketball at all because signing Quentin Grimes right there, like for what he did to fucking Syracuse basketball in the March Madness, and then Miles McBride, a guy from West Virginia. I mean, I don't like to say anything, but these guys are now my guys, so we'll see what happens.
Gotta
I
put up
mean,
with them.
Patrick Ewing played for Georgetown, bro. So.
Not to really quickly though, I just wanted to say, the Spurs, man, Greg Popovich needs to retire.
McDermott.
Bro, this is like, I don't know, man. I don't know what to say.
Who else you guys signed? Oh, Zach Collins.
We got Zach Collins.
I think,
bro, he's okay. I'm not gonna.
Bro, I just, bro, and I hope like a listener answers this for me, bro. Because I actually liked Zach Collins coming out the draft. I watched him at I think it was like Gonzaga. And those bigs there like know how to play basketball. Like look at fucking Sabonis and guys like that. But every time I've watched a Portland game, he's always in street clothes. Always. Like every single time he's basically sitting courtside to watch the game.
Yeah.
For free.
He's
so,
glass, bro.
And how much did he get? How much did he get? 60 million?
He got a good amount, bro. No.
30 million
actually, I
minimum.
Yeah, I think he did. He got a lot of money, but
like for what?
Dude, the thing is, right? We needed a big man. First of all, we drafted another guard. God help us, man.
Like
another fucking
our guard is so similar to Keldon Johnson as well, too. Like the hard-nosed, aggressive guys. And
then we draft a guard instead, and then we pick up Zach Collins. I mean, we could have went for John Collins.
Save your money, bro. Save your money. What a horrible deal. John Collins is not worth $125 million. Stop it. That's just
he's so much better.
Paying him just to have him.
He's so much better than Zach Collins, though. I mean, like, at least you got a player to show up. You got to realize, like, I think our team is nice. We're building. We're young, whatever. But, bro, like, DeMar DeRozan, as much as I hate the guy, in the regular season, he's so fucking valuable because that dude is a guaranteed 25 and 5.
Very underrated player.
So, but whatever. It's a fall from grace. Well, I'm not going to cry. We've been out of the playoffs, 3-4 years? It happens. It was bound to happen.
That's crazy.
I think 3 years. I think 3. Even though we technically made the play-in.
No, I think yeah, it might be 3 now, actually. Especially this year coming up. My goodness. But yeah, I was gonna talk about the gold medal game. I think it's going on in like 5 minutes right now. It's better be live. We have like really nothing to say. I mean, USA better get the job done. I don't want to hear all this nonsense about
France
all these teams.
Let's not sleep on.
That's the exact nonsense I'm talking about. Yes, I agree. And then it's not just basketball too. Exactly, bro. There's no excuse to lose, bro. Like there's people really out there. Oh, if it doesn't work out, no. You have Kevin freaking Durant on your team. Just that one player alone, you could put me and you out there. We still have like a somewhat of a chance, bro. I don't know about you though.
I would drop a 50-point triple-double on Team USA just because I have the passion.
Bro.
You'd probably fuck up your finger and go, my thumb.
First of all,
you'd be benched.
My left hand is like better than most people's right hand anyway. And me and Kevin Durant to pick a roll. But ask what I do to these people.
Rudy Gobert would trample you in a pick and roll, bro.
Bro, I would make Randy, like, I was about to say fucking Randy Gobert. Rudy Gobert. I would make this dude dance, bro. Like Steph Curry had him dancing, I would make him dance.
You'd look up to him like this. That dude's fucking... How tall is he? He's probably like...
I just probably wouldn't get a shot off, though, because it's physically impossible against that.
Of course not.
Yeah, bro, USA, get the job done. I don't want to hear this nonsense.
Do your thing, man. Time for some UFC.
UFC, I'm not going to lie, bro. Maybe, and it's definitely this, because the last couple cards, fucking UFC cards have been ridiculously stacked and so, like, mouth-watering, and you just can't wait. this one has been going on the radar, especially for me. I mean, I'm a guy who like watches fight nights like for fun. Like I was watching
He's a nerd,
Bellator.
ladies and gentlemen.
Shout out
He
AJ
has
McKee as well. Shout out AJ McKee, my guy right there. I'm telling a lot of people about him. But yeah, let's get to UFC. Get the card out. I have it. There you go. It's hard to not start with that big time main event. Big boys going at it for the interim belt at heavyweight. Derek Lewis, hometown hero, fighting in Houston against the undefeated Cyril Gane, the Frenchman. Cyril Gane is the heavy favorite, actually, minus 370. And I thought
Get the
that was
fuck
a
out of
little
here. Is he actually?
minus.
Holy
Like
shit.
fighting in Houston. I know I was watching, and honestly, I could see why, because there's a good chance here that Cyril Gane like outclasses him for 5 rounds. I mean, that's what he's been doing. Let's fucking go Yankees, by the way. Shout out my guy Torres, bro. He's only 22, 23 now. Yeah, and then Derek Lewis in Houston. I don't think he's ever lost in Houston, but I would agree.
How
I
many
would
times has he
favor
fought in
Cyril Gane.
Houston?
Like 3 times, 4 times. If you want me to do, bro, you can't fight every single fight there. But Cyril Gane, bro, I would agree that he is the favorite, especially for what he's been. I think he's been a little more active as well. He's taking less damage, obviously, in his career. But anything can happen in heavyweight, especially when you're fighting Derek Lewis. So I don't think it's minus 370, but I would still have Cyril Gane as a favorite. I think he has more ways to win. I know we always say that, but I think if Derek Lewis doesn't knock him out, then Cyril Gane can take him down, can control him, can outstrike him, outclass him, as I said.
It's kind of upsetting, in my opinion, that Derek Lewis didn't really get the belt, and it's all because UFC is trying to sell tickets. Like, didn't get shot at the belt. It's all because UFC is trying to sell. He's deserving. The interim, bro. Please don't interim belt. Come on, it's a number one contender.
Hold on, I'm gonna tell you right now why you're wrong, and it's very easy.
Tell me.
You get pay-per-view points when you're the interim champion. I don't care. Nobody really cares about being champion. It's about getting pay-per-view points.
That's fair.
Come on now, bro.
He still should be fighting Francis Ngannou.
And this is how you do it. He's won what, 4 in a row. Cyril Gane is undefeated, 5-0 in UFC. This is the perfect guy to see who's ready for Francis, and we'll see who it is. And USA versus France starts right now, by the way.
Who do you got?
What do you mean who I got?
You have Cyril Gane.
Oh, I thought you said France, USA.
No.
I think I've been thinking about it. Like when the week started, I was like, you know what, bro? Derek Lewis has a chance to knock him out, but Cyril Gane is underrated. Like the size wise, I'm talking about. Like he can knock out Derek Lewis. He can really knock him out.
I don't know. He has a good record.
My brain says Gane. My heart says Lewis. I want to see him in Houston get that belt. But I mean, Cyril Gane versus Francis Ngannou, undefeated, two guys who train at the same gym. Like that's also a big time storyline. So I don't really care who wins, but we'll see. I think Gane though is the favorite, as he should be. You have any thoughts on this fight?
I hope Derek Lewis wins, man. That's all. I think it's going to be a very good fight, but I really, really hope Derek Lewis wins. I want to see him versus Francis.
I think he has a chance to be boring.
You think so?
Think though, because Gane, if he gets his way, it's going to be boring.
Yeah.
Unless he knocks him out.
I was just going to say the same exact thing. If it plays to his
here's what's going to happen.
Requests.
I think Derek Lewis, like he's been trying to be calm. There's a lot of pressure on him, and he even said there's a lot of pressure on me in this fight. But I think when the fight starts, he's just gonna go right and he's gonna attack him. I think he's gonna run right at him. I really think he's gonna try to like make him think that he's not gonna do anything, like kind of how fucking Yoel Romero was fighting.
Yeah.
Izzy.
Yeah.
Just not moving and then boom attack. Like because that's probably his best chance or his only chance of winning. So there's a chance it could be a boring fight, but hopefully not. Hopefully not, especially in a packed UFC arena. I hope not. Houston, hometown of the losers. Let's get to the co-main. Jose Aldo still going strong at 135 now, by the way, in case you missed it, against Pedro Munoz. Brazilian versus Brazilian affair here. I mean, this is just like a perfect co-main right there. It's like that's how you get it done right there. And it obviously wasn't supposed to be the co-main, but I mean, still, that's a phenomenal fight right there. Two warriors, Jose Aldo. I mean, there's not much to say. We all know how, like, a legend in the sport. Pedro Munoz. Like, what more do you like? He can do anything. He's very underrated. Like, on the ground. And his striking. I mean, he can knock out anybody. He can strike with the best guys. I thought even though I love to see Frankie Edgar win, that was a really close fight. You can argue that Pedro won that. Who I think is gonna win? I think Jose Aldo. And you guys always say, "Yo, it's time to let go of Jose Aldo." I think in this fight, it's set up for Jose Aldo to just be, because he's more like technical. Like, he's a better striker, I believe. Like, he can get those body shots in, like, more effectively, I believe, and those leg kicks, if they start happening, both these guys are gonna kick, like, both. Oh my goodness, it's gonna be a war. But I think Jose Aldo gets the job done here, and it will be a big time win.
What
I don't
happens if he
know.
doesn't? You think it's time for him to fucking just stop?
Yeah, like, maybe, like, because he's not beating the top guys, and maybe that's not enough for him. But he's competing with top guys, even with Peter Yan. I know it got ugly, but he was giving Peter Yan work in the first, like, 2-3 rounds, and Peter Yan is just that
Yeah.
good.
But a fight is 5, so
And like, this dude is like, he just beat the shit out of fucking Chito Vera. He outclassed him. So I mean, he's beating young guys too. He just, if he's not beating top guys, and then that's what he's chasing, and that is what he's chasing. He said, if I win this fight, I'm gonna call out TJ, and get that fucking number 1 title shot fight. So that's a big time fight too. But we'll see what happens. Let's move on to the third fight of the night. Michael Chiesa, Vicente Luque, another Brazilian in this card. Michael Chiesa undefeated at 170. He's looked really good at 170.
yes.
He's obviously a grappler versus a striker matchup here. Luque is one of the best fighters on planet to watch. I mean, he just brings it every single fight. I believe he's got like 20 wins, 18 are all finishes, so you know what to expect in a Luque fight. And I think this is just a battle of skills here. I think if Luque gets it standing, I mean, he has a chance here to really hurt Michael. But Michael Chiesa, if he gets this fight on the ground, I think he's the bigger guy as well. He can keep him there, but every fight starts on the feet, so it's gonna be harder every single round. That gas thing is not as effective as more like a Colby Covington, like Usman. So I think Luque has a chance here to, like, weather the storm, maybe in the first round, maybe in the second round, and then hurt him really bad in the third round, because Luque does not go away. I mean, you got to kill this dude to stop him. So this is a big time fight. Both guys, like, a win here, I mean, you're in that top 4 range. So I think Luque probably gets the job done here, but both these guys are, such warriors that I don't really care who wins. You have any thoughts on that fight, or should I just keep going?
Yeah, I find, it's an interesting point that you made. Like, this fight could really propel these guys up in the division, like, a lot.
Yeah.
Like,
Big
you
time.
can see a title fight, one more fight after this, title fight possibly. So this is a
I
very
think here's how it's gonna go down for both guys if they win. I think if they win, Michael Kidd's gonna call out Colby Covington again probably, and then he'll wait for him to probably. I mean, it's not for sure, but if he loses to Usman, fight Colby, and I think if Luque wins, he's gonna go after that Nate Diaz fight, and Nate Diaz has been calling his name too. What a fight that would be! Oh, that's a real fight right there. So
yeah.
that's what's next for these guys right here. Big goals. The strawweight women's Tisha Torres versus Angela Overkill Hill. For some reason, I just don't like Angela Hill. Like, and like, she's a good person as well. Like, I can see why people like her. Just can't stand her. She's like, keep that shit away from me. Tisha Torres, has been here for a while. Has fought, the top girls. They actually fought before. So Torres looking to go, 2-0 here. And
Bro,
they got
why
some beef.
doesn't why doesn't UFC give the age of these fighters on their website? Like I'm going through every fight as you're going. Like I'm just looking at the stats and like whatever. Just keep going. I just that tilts me out a
And
little. Why they don't give the age?
and they also got some beef in the press conference, so just add a little more spice. Sonny Dong, speaking of age, is the youngest fighter on this card by a mile. He's 23 years old, and he's been in here for like 5 years already. So this dude
Wow.
is literally growing up right in our
I,
eyes in UFC. Some
it's
Charles
funny.
Oliveira shit.
I feel like I seen this dude fucking as long as I fucking watched MMA. This guy's
I
been
know,
fighting.
right? Like, yeah, like he's been around for it seems like 2015, but he's really been around for like 2017 around there. But yeah,
Joe Rogan's
he's
favorite name.
Sonya Dong versus Casey Kenny. Casey Kenny is well rounded, very tough guy, very weird guy. I mean, in the press conference, he was like out of nowhere, fucking like bird chants, like fucking cuckoo. It's like, bro, you're a grown man, like with a bunch of killers around you, and that's what
That's
you
what
want to
they.
do.
That's what they get paid for, man. It's a cuckoo.
Absolute weirdo. But we'll see. I mean, coming off a loss to Dominic Cruz. Let's go to the prelims though, and for a card like this, I would probably usually not spend too much time, and I won't. Rafael for Zayev, I believe is how you say it. I mean, I've been saying now. I mean, for the last like 2 or 3 fights, he lost his first fight, I believe, to a tough Mustafayev. But ever since then, Rafael Fazayev, like the Matrix guy. You know what I'm talking about? You know the guy who
No
like
clue.
goes all the way back for the kick, and then he gets that
Oh
kickback.
yes.
Yeah, it's Rafael Fazayev, and a Muslim brother as well. So, wishing him luck tomorrow, and I think he'll get the job done against Bobby Green. Keep an eye on him at 155. I mean, I've always said that a fantastic fight would be him versus Atman Azaitar at 155. Two big boys going at it. Well-rounded guys. That's a big time fight. It's really not much it. There's some big names. I don't think really anybody cares, but that's pretty much it. That's it. It's a big time card in Houston tomorrow night. Make sure you get that.
It'll be fun to watch, man. I wouldn't miss it. I mean, yeah, that about does it for most of our main sports talks.
Yeah.
But one thing, Olympics. The Olympics are on, and I don't know why, but there seems to be this sense of like, and I have a feeling that it has to do with streaming services just splitting everything up. But fucking the Olympics is just so much harder to watch now.
Bro, I've like way different this whole year. Like
It's strange.
impossible to watch. There's
Dude,
too many channels that have it and shit, bro.
And not only that, like I flip through all the channels, right, to find my favorite event. Some of them will say live, and then they show something that's not live, and then some of them will like it's just so confusing. It's just horrible.
And it's a mission to like try to find the schedule. Like why should it be so hard, bro, to find the schedule? Just like we know what certain people want to watch. They want to watch the track and field. They want to watch the basketball. They want to watch the swimming. All that. Like make that easy for you to get. Like not a mission.
So I'll tell you the way that I do it.
Unless it was just me, I don't know, but like it was.
No, you're 100% right, dude. It's on the NBC app, right? The app where you watch NBC is where they have the schedule and the results and stuff. It's just so confusing. First of all, make a whole different app. Secondly, post it on the website clear. Like it's just horrible. It's horrible to keep up with, but fun nonetheless. I mean that 400-meter hurdles, I believe it was, in the men's was just, I believe it was 400 meters. Anyway, that was incredible to watch. That was like.
Is there any one guy or girl you want to shout out that's really standing out? Because I mean, I'm not too deep into this kind of stuff, but like, I mean, that guy
I'll tell you right now.
won the swimming for USA, Cody Dressel, whatever his name is.
Uh-huh.
He got 5 gold medals just this Olympics alone. I mean, that's stud. The other girl too, Katie Ledecky. I mean, she's always been like an all-time great. For her to do what she's doing, USA, like
she won
big time, bro.
She won the 1500-meter freestyle.
Watching,
First of all, who swims 15? That's insane. It's the first time that they're doing it at this Olympics.
Talking to the wrong guy here. I mean, I can't like the fact that they're even like floating is crazy.
You don't
for
know how to
me.
swim?
I'm not a swimmer, bro. Bro, I've always said, bro, I was born African. I might be, white and all, but I can't swim, and I got hops, and I'm really good at basketball.
Aren't you on the coast? Algeria, whatever. Algeria's on the coast, but we'll let it fly. We'll let it fly. Uh, dude, this guy Karsten Warholm of Norway, and
Oh, I saw that too, bro.
yeah, dude, that was incredible. Like I watched it live. That dude, they both broke the world record, and you could just feel the tension in that race before it started. So entertaining.
But yo,
So entertaining.
I was watching on my coworker, and then like for some of those, I don't know if it's like a 400 meter or like 800 meter, but for some of those, I'm watching these guys. I'm like, bro, why are they jogging?
Well, it
And
depends.
no, yeah, but I'm saying like they're going for
Oh,
the what's that
the
called?
qualifiers, the
No.
heats.
They're going for like the finish line, and they're jogging.
It's because it's the qualifiers.
No.
The
I was
qualifiers.
watching it live, bro.
Yes,
Like,
live. The qualifiers happened during the Olympics. You didn't know this?
but bro, no, they have winners and everything.
No,
Like like
exactly.
records and
Okay,
winners.
so I'll
So why
no
would you still not go hard?
because the top three. So I'll explain. In some cases, right? The top three automatically qualify. So whether you finish first, second, third doesn't matter.
But there was medals on the line.
No,
At this
no,
one,
it's qualifiers.
it was
There
silver.
was.
Yeah, gold. And I'm like, bro, why
Are
is
you
like if
sure?
you tell me I have a gold medal on the line and I got someone in front of me, I'm going like full speed, bro. And I was watching them, and it was me and my coworker were saying, bro, they're jogging.
I don't know, bro. You were probably watching
Uh,
the heats. They call them the heats, and didn't realize. Yo, you know who I want to shout out? This guy, Ryan Krauser of the men's shot put. You know the shot put where they
I
put the
was
ball in?
about to bring yeah, that was better, bro. That's impressive, bro.
Dude, he beat the Olympic record 3, 4 times
I know.
alone.
I saw. Yeah, I saw
That's
that as well.
wow.
But also, like how much did that ball weigh?
I don't know.
It's good. Well,
I
get that for
wonder.
me, bro. Because they throw it pretty far, and if it's like a 10-pound ball, like it sounds easy.
16 pounds.
16-pound ball, and they're throwing it that far, bro.
It weighs the same as a 40-inch LED TV. That's crazy. Bro,
Yeah,
but these
but the
guys are
TV would be
massive.
hard to throw. No, they are like.
Obviously, a TV would be harder to throw. What
I
the
know, but you're
fuck?
comparing it to the TV, like that's just stupid.
No, I'm
I
just
know, like
saying,
the
like
weight. I
it's
know,
easier to
but
visualize. Bro,
I
we're
know, yeah, but
Americans. We measure in fucking
they are
donkeys per
like
square.
big people, like huge,
Yeah.
fucking like Vikings, bro.
Sydney McLaughlin,
I was
she
gonna
won
bring it
the
up as
women's.
well with ease, by the
Yeah,
way. Like
two
even
Americans
though
picked up medals
I was
there.
watching like her qualifiers like months ago, even then she was like so like just by far the best one there. It was like embarrassing. Yeah. Shout out to Canada for winning there.
Yeah, yeah, they
Gold
did pretty
medal in
good
soccer.
in the. They also did good in track and field. They won the
Shout out to Italy. They won some track and field. First
relay
time since like
today.
yes, first one since like 1939 or something in that competition for them. Shout out to Italy. No Algerians this time. Very heartbreaking. It was I think 2012. My guy, I forgot his name escapes me, but he brought home I believe the bronze, which is not bad for us. I mean, in that kind of I also believe he brought a gold. So
Speaking about home nations, Kosovo fucking 2 gold medals. I kind of
bro,
slacked on the Olympic facts, but if you look at gold medals per like Olympics that they've been in, they're like top 5. If you like break it down per capita, so they're very they're very good for their size because
yeah,
they
but
only
if you
have
break it
2
down for the
Olympics.
last
So.
2 years, yes, bro. Just find your little
No, but
like.
that's I'm
I know,
saying
I get
like
it.
per Olympics.
But yo,
But
is China still up on us
yes, they are.
in
They
gold medals?
actually they made a much bigger lead. I think they're up 8 now. They were up 5.
I
Now
don't
they're
even
up
say
8.
us, but like, my goodness, that's embarrassing.
Yes, us,
Like,
bro. America, USA. Shout out. Who's that wrestler, man? That wrestling
oh,
chick?
Gable Stevenson, future WWE fucking Universal
No,
Champion
bro, the
or
chick. The chick.
UFC.
Fuck this guy, man.
First of
The
all, watch your
chick.
mouth. Shout out my guy Gable. Shout out
Sorry.
University of Minnesota.
I apologize. Women's wrestling. Fucking hell, I forgot her name, bro. Was it
Come on,
this?
Higgy.
whatever.
Is it
But
Gabby Garcia.
she won, and then she was like Dana White posted her all over the place. So
The
pretty
first
dope.
black woman, I believe. The first black woman.
Yes.
Shout out.
I forgot her
That's
name, man,
impressive.
but shout out to her, bro. She's a beast. Dana White shouted her out. That's awesome. What else? Yo, I mean, a little controversy. You had a little controversy with Simone Biles, the GOAT of gymnastics. But, people got to realize gymnastics is so dangerous, man. The shit these people be doing.
Bro, I was
Not in the
watching
right
that shit.
headspace.
Like my bro, I always say it, bro. I could do that. I could do this.
No.
Ain't no chance in hell I'm ever doing some of these, like,
I don't know.
any of those things they do, bro. My goodness. And there's guys too, like
Yeah.
me, like doing the same exact thing.
Yo, straight up, the monkey bar shit, you're face planting every time because no way I'm catching that shit.
I'm like, my leg is going to snap in half or some shit, bro.
God. Yo, gymnastics is insane athleticism.
Insane.
If you had, can I ask you a question? If you were told today that you're gonna be competing in the Olympics in 4 years, right?
I would bring home a medal. There's no doubt.
No, wait. You probably wouldn't. But
I would bring home a medal.
If you had to, no, you wouldn't. But if you had to choose a sport besides basketball, you can't choose basketball.
First of all, I probably would not bring home a medal in basketball because I'm competing with Kevin fucking Durant, you idiot.
You're gonna.
I'm talking about a medal like.
Oh, you're Algerian. Whatever. Sorry, I forgot.
Like a medal like in a small competition. Like, first of all, I'm not.
What would
exactly
you pick?
6.
What would you pick,
bro? Ask about people what I used to do in high school when it comes to volleyball, bro. I broke kids' glasses every day, bro.
Bro, you were playing in the smallest gym in Brooklyn's fucking existence.
This is correct.
When it comes to volleyball, I was.
Bro, I would literally
number one.
Break your face with that spike, bro.
Nah.
There's no chance, and you're not gonna, and I'm gonna block you every time. I could do one hand, two hand. It was pretty. Bro, on the fly, I was learning too. Whatever,
bro.
Enough about me.
Nah, but if you had to, you'd pick volleyball.
No, like some other thing, bro. If they have like, I don't know, bro. Like, I really don't know. But I would bring home a medal or something. I like that. You can sign off. Like, it's happening. I just gotta pick what I have to do.
That's insane. But yo, who knows? Next time the Olympics come around, we're gonna host the SVS Olympics, and we'll see. We'll see if Ahmed's about that, bro. We'll see.
This is the last weekend, right? This is the last weekend.
Yeah, it ends
Yeah. That's what I heard on the radio.
Yeah. Olympics, fun to watch. Simone Biles is the GOAT. Respect to her for coming out and all that shit. At first, I was like, what is she saying? But the media completely disoriented that shit.
The media I don't but she wasn't exactly also in the right.
Dude,
the media
just
ruined everything.
She had the twisties. I agree with you. If she just pulled out just because, like, mental, come on, this is the Olympics. But she had the twisties, which is basically like she's just not her mind and her body. When she's spinning, she doesn't realize what she's doing. When you
that's obviously, you cannot compete with that.
Yeah.
The media took it to a whole new level and just destroyed it. And now it was to a point where bro, just let her do whatever she wants to do. Why do people really care so much, bro? It's literally another human being. You care that much about them, bro. It's crazy. Whatever.
Anything else you want to discuss?
I mean, I was gonna talk about the Yankees. I don't want to jinx it. They're down 2-1 here in the 10th inning in a big time game. I think Tampa Bay lost and Boston got smoked. So this would be a huge win, but we'll see.
Do they have any chance of making the playoffs? I really haven't kept up.
I think right now, I mean, if the A's start losing, but I think that second wild card right now is what we're looking at. But bro, 1 month ago, I was done. I was dead in the water. Now look at me, bro. 10 games on 500. Shout out Gallo. Shout out Rizzo. These guys changed everything, and just a small amount of games is exactly what we needed. At pitching right now, our starting pitching is a little shaky with COVID and then all this shit. But I think we'll be fine if we just get healthy. If we're healthy, we're a scary team. Nobody wants to play the Yankees. I think, but we'll see.
All right. That about does it for this episode. We hope Tiku's doing well.
Well, tell me, he's not. Is he really in Albania or is he really somewhere else, bro?
He's in Albania.
No, he's not.
Where do you think he is?
Where do you think he is? Bro, he's in Siberia.
Wait, what's he doing? He's training. I think
He got
he's
locked
training
up.
for
He
the
got
Winter
caught.
Olympics.
He got caught, bro.
What?
He got caught doing some shit he wasn't supposed to do, but we won't say it on this podcast. We got kids watching, bro.
I'm so confused, but we'll take Ahmed's word for it. Yeah, he's in Siberia. Thank you guys for tuning in. We'll catch you guys next time on the next episode. Peace out.